Well, hello, good morning. Welcome to the most boring YouTube channel you can find in your life. In my life. I haven't done anything for a few weeks now. I took some time in the December and Schäflings, no? You know, we're living in a country where winter is just taking over, and I put a few funny clips together later on to show you that before I go to my today's topic, which will be the German TV channel I'm watching and enjoying lately. Well, what a country we live in. Going to your mailbox and oops, and you keep whistling, hoping he won't like it. Well, and after that experience, you have the choice of keep on going for your mailbox or go home and change your underwear. Up to you. Yeah, we do live remote in Canada, but we do have neighbors. Oh, and then you go shopping, and on the way to town during the snowstorm. Never everything happens. We're a small town thing, so really you don't expect any action ever. So a railroad crossing might be good to stop a bit and look in this weather. Or not, depending how you feel like. Of course, you have seen the last snowstorm. It was not the last snowstorm. The last snowstorm is happening right now, as we speak. Another 2-day wallopper that will do all my shoveling work for naught. Oh well, did I mention I hate snow, and that's living in up north of something what I probably will call puppy cam. I didn't realize that might work just fine. Little selfies for puppy, huh? Go here. Well, I didn't realize I could use this camera down there. Go for pee-pee. Hey, yes. I have been in the winter always quite locked in here because I'm not too mobile, and it is just, well, you know, my island here. Outside the snow feels like water sometimes. You cannot really swim through it. So you shuffle your way free, and snowstorm after snowstorm, especially this year. And my only fun sometimes was TV, and I'm having a satellite system here, Shaw system. And to be honest, it was getting so expensive. Just regular, a few channels, you put the package together, boom, you pay $80, $90 a month, $100 a month for something that you really, I'm only watching ABC, NBC, the normal channel. So I picked one of their minimum survival packages they have. At the time it was $45 a month. That's the cheapest I could get. It's crap. It's complete crap. It has, of course, all the ABC, NBC, all the main channels, 1 or 2 sport channel. But it is so shitty programming what you see here. The weekends especially are. I never imagined that I ever would be knowing all the first names of all those Kardashian hooligans who jump over the screen the whole weekend long. Who gives a shit who Khloe Kardashian gives a kiss to, and who picks on her bum, and what the hell is the world coming to? Kardashians. Bloody little monkeys running around. It just drives me crazy, those people. And they are the only funny thing on. There is nothing else. I've been forced to marathons of them. Now I refuse to. About 2 years ago, during the Soccer World Championship in Brazil, I was looking around on the computer if there's any way that I would get my German games from somehow in German, so I could live it a bit more exciting than the American, because they have very well reporting, but some of their knowledge about the sport is quite mediocre. So I do like to have some people who know the sport to comment on the game, because you don't get those frustrating moments where they just talk out of their pants. So I found something. I went on the internet. I will show you this later. I went on the internet, and basically I will just turn around and show you. I will start actually full. I will record my. Yeah, fast capture. That's good. And I found on the internet, when you go on the internet, you write down, my program is called Global TV, Global HD TV, and then Global HD TV. I found this here, watch Global HD TV in Thailand, South Asia. Oh, this is another one. Okay, I think, oh, here is Global TV, your partner in German, Swiss and Austria television. So I went on there and I found this here, and here you can download the program. It's a player for your computer. You need a bit a newer computer. I used it on a computer that was 5-6 years old. It worked quite well, but it sometimes cuts out. You had to restart it, blah blah blah. Was a little bit more long wearing. Now with my new computer I bought 2 years ago, my God, there is no problem. It runs completely flawless. You can order it on here, and you get it download the player. The player comes with automatic 4-5 children channel. You don't pay for it. You can keep this forever, and you can, if you for example want to learn German, you can go easily on this, get the free channel, and you have the Walt Disney Channel, for example, 2 or 3, Kika. It's children channel from Europe that you can watch, and that is actually not so bad. I will see if I find any of the, there's a Kika channel, for example. It's some TV shows. I wonder where Walt Disney is. The Disney Channel.
Wo du mich gefunden hast. Nein. Ich gehe zurück auf den Abladeplatz.
Well, on this we have.
Ich bin Tracy Beaker.
I will put it on stop. On this we have about, I counted, it's now up to almost 63 or 64 different choices of channels. There is about almost 10 channels from Austria, close to 8 or 9 channels from Switzerland. Of course, in Switzerland you have included 1 Italian channel, 2 French channel, or it could be the other way around, but because Switzerland has traditionally 3 to 4 languages, so you get those 2. All German channels from Germany are there. At first there were only 15-20 in high definition. Now it seems lately they have increased this to full high definition for almost every channel. It's quite brilliant. I keep recording. With this one you have a choice of here up there. You can, for example, you can put in something like a program that you're looking for, and it shows you where and when. It goes back 3 weeks in this program. You can watch a program that was 3 weeks ago and still watch it. You can also go ahead of time. Oh, I should close this. With the program you have here a schedule of programming that goes for every channel all day, 24 hours a day. So you know what is on. This is like your guide. Up here you can put in what is which day. I can go ahead 3 to 4 days with the scheduling, so I can check what is on in 2-3 days, and I can go back for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 14 to almost 3 weeks to past taping. Well, and I'm back. Sorry, it was a phone call. Marielle needed to know some details about something. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm just going to, well, since oh, I forgot I'm taping this fully. Well, like I said, you can get all the programming. Here is what is on TV right now as we speak. So, for example, it is now 3 o'clock in Germany. We got 9:30. It's 3:30 there. If I would go to the first German channel, ARD, I'm watching what is on there right now, but I'm watching it with a delay of about 2-3 minutes. That is to prevent buffering stops. This is what is going on in Germany right now on TV. Austria, what do you have? ORF1. ORF1. I will check right now. Skiing, it's Sunday, so of course it's a lot of skiing sport. I'm watching all my ski sports. If you have, for example, somebody that goes for his winter sport in Europe, is competing over here, you will notice the watching them on TV is very, very minimal. While in Germany or in Austria, they show every race from biathlon to cross country to skiing, and you get at least to see your sons and daughters over there competing. Some of which in Canada, for example, are completely unknowns in biathlon. Mr. Harvey is in Canada almost a completely unknown person, while in places like Finland and Norway, he's a freaking rock star. Treated and signing autographs, and people recognize him all over the street. It's almost shameful when you think about it, that people in your own country do not know you, but this is how people like the sport. Eh? Well, okay. I will get out of this. I will disconnect it. There we go. One of the good advantages I get from this is, for example, I'm downloading, you can download things from the program you're watching, or even you can download something what you're not watching. While you're watching the other stuff, you can download a movie, for example. And I do this regularly, and let's say I will go German. I have it here in comedy. Let's go in comedy. And here I play a movie I recorded 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. This is coming from my big old hard drives here. And you can transfer it to your channel. As you see, it is in high definition. And I will go forward to the movie. And that is the movie. In perfect condition, and since I also have a system that with this little video sender here sends a Wi-Fi signal to my big TV, I can transfer anything I have on the screen to the big TV and use this quite nicely. Well, this is a program very interesting for some people, especially if you're into German speaking. I pay, of course, it's not gratis. I pay per month 35 American dollars, which at the moment comes out to 40, 47, 48 Canadian dollars, which is still almost $10 cheaper than the crap I'm paying for over here by satellite. It's not much choice, and eventually, as you know, I will probably have to cancel the satellite and get some kind of an indoor antenna just for 1 or 2, for the news and so. Well, now I'm stuck. Ooh, that doesn't happen often, that I'm stuck with what to say. For me, it is the best fun since I have this. My God, I watch almost no more TV. I'm paying still for the freaking TV, but I watch almost no TV. And like I said, this one cost me in the month in a year about $600, but it is worth it because it's my language, and memories, all movies I've seen as a kid, and it's just fantastic for me. Personally, I really, really enjoy this. Well, this was fun. Hereby we stop this one. Well, there is something I of course missed, and I think it's important because some people, if they would be interested to take it, will probably ask, how do you pay for it? Well, years ago, I buy nothing from the internet with any credit cards anymore. I made a PayPal account, which has worked out fantastic for me. It is safe, and they keep my information really out of other people's hands and grubby fingers, and that's how I pay with my PayPal. And also, what I forgot to tell you is, for example, of course, you have here the player, and you always see the player, but if you decide to watch something permanent, then you double-click and you go in full screen, and that's it. Now you're watching TV on a TV screen, and you're not confused by the player line. If you want it again, you just right-click. There it is, and you can adjust the noise level, you can adjust different things, zoom, and that's it. That's it. This is just to make things easier. I will cut this little piece into my other conversation because it's information I did not give before, and I think it will be important. So, okay, this is almost getting ridiculous. I'm giving you now another update on an update. So I forgot some more things. When you download the program, like I said, the program is free, the player is free, and you get with it 3 or 4 children channels. They are completely free, of course. I mean, you can have this on there, and you can always watch German Walt Disney Channel, for example, in Germany. If you want to do so, don't know. If you want to learn English, German in school, and this might be helpful for your homework or to listen to the German voices, and you get more into it. This is a very good tool to actually learn a language if you want to use it this way. Another thing this program offers, this company, you get a trial of 4 or 5 days. You can apply for it. They will send you a little note to tell you when it starts. And then you have 4 days, the full program for you. You can watch what you want. If you have something to watch on a specific date, if you ask for the trial at the right time, you probably get to watch this for free and record it and do whatever your heart believes. And then when you're finished, after my first trial, I was hooked. I bought it. That was 2 years ago. I haven't looked back since. What I didn't notice that I could have had the choice of a second trial again. You get 2 trials. They don't tell you this on the start. But when you finish the first trial, it said, well, we give you 1 more trial to make up your mind. If you want to, next week you can watch 4 days of German TV again. Up to you. It's good to know. Gives you an idea. Could I use it? Would I use it? Would it please me? Especially if you're German, living out of the country, might be very helpful to make up your mind. Ooh, German TV, be nice to have regularly around. Up to you. Good to know, so that's why I'm telling you this. Bye again. And of course, I forgot a few little things. One of which is another fantastic advantage with this one is that it is a program that can only run on 1 app at the time. Meaning if I would have a second computer with my program on it, with my data, one of them would refuse me because it will tell me you're already running this app. But it also means here my laptop on the other side, I have a laptop I'm using for flying and certain backup things. And I have the same program on my laptop, and when I go traveling, I take my laptop with me. And when I go with my laptop, I have also my TV with me. As long as I get Wi-Fi in the hotel or where I'm staying, I can watch my TV programs, and nothing has changed. It's just, I find it fantastic to be able to be mobile. When I go visit somebody, stay overnight, I do not have to miss anything from my favorite TV programs. Well, this is another advantage of this whole thing. I hope you found this all interesting. I hope this has helped some of you maybe do. I believe the application of this would be very, very helpful for people who, for example, have a daughter or a son who competes in a sport that is completely ignored in North America, like very much ignored, like from bob to skeleton to ski jumping and ski jumping includes now men and women, which is regularly broadcast over there on the sport channels. And alpine skiing, cross-country skiing, biathlon, very much. I'm a big biathlon fan. I watch every bloody biathlon contest during the year. I'm waiting for the biathlon season to start. And biathlon, if you're not aware of it, is cross-country skiing with shooting, sitting and standing and stuff like this. My favorite, but it is quite ignored over here because it's not big. There are some contestants from Canada, Mr. Harvey, for example. I think his name is Harvey, and he is over there winning, sometimes almost winning races. In the top 10 of the world class, he's skating over there. And nobody knows his name over here. Over there, he's a rock star. He's being hailed like a hero. He's being asked for autographs. The kids are swarming him wherever he goes. And then he comes home, and he's just little Dick Harry coming back home. It amazes me that this is possible, but hey, such is life, huh? For those kind of families, it might be fun to download the program, which I said gives you 4 or 5 programs completely for free. You don't get charged for anything, and you have 4 or 5 children programs to be watched in German, of course. If you need this, if you want to keep up your kids with German language or anything like this, can be extremely helpful. But I also believe if somebody goes learning to go German in school or at university, well, even the children channels will help you. This is how I learned English. I learned English through Yabba Dabba Doo. I just remembered what they said in Germany, and then I hear it in English, and this is how my English came together many years ago. Then I learned numbers like two beer, please. And that's when I started dating, and life started, it came all together. Well, okay, I hope you had fun with this. It was a little thing. I don't know how long this will become. I hope I will have to cut it down to a acceptable size. It always seems to go much longer than, maybe I like talking too much. Have fun, stay there, and we will talk again in the future. Ciao.